Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle. Hazard making his 100th appearance here today, of course.
Yeah, this is the first big landmark he'll...
Oh, good effort! Superb goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Devoid of any complexity, but boy, was that certain.
Yeah, but I think most of the credit has to go for the ball into the box, Peter. Just came in at the perfect time and the perfect angle.
Colombia are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Now it's Doué. He's picked his way through. Now it's come to nothing. Can he get it through? Now it's Mohamed Salah. Bastoni. Messi. He's in a great position here. Doué going face-to-face with his great rival. And it's been played through. He has found the way through.
Hazard clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Impressive jump! Firm header just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Now it's Griezmann, looking for options for movement. Birmingham Legion leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Quarter of an hour played. And this is Mohamed Salah. Oh, it's come loose. Pedri. Couldn't squeeze it through. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, perfectly measured that. Bebeto. That's the keeper's ball. That's good running with the ball. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Wow, look who's involved.
And the pass is intercepted. Messi. He's found a way through. Now that is commitment to the cause. Colombia with the corner. They're first. That's a decent clearance. And he was alert to it. Birmingham Legion are looking to go forward now. It's run loose here. Now it's Griezmann. Oh, well measured. Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah! It's a goal! And this is getting better and better. Oh, delicious. Such devilish curl.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Birmingham Legion are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Hazard has the space to scheme. He's rising! It's a goal! A really thumping header. Absolutely crashes it in.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Colombia cut their deficit. And Shevchenko! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, what has happened here? Lofted upfield. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Good take, and is he in? And he shoots! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Yaya Toure. Now that looks a decent ball. So no flag here. Good claim. No margin for error there. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Pinches it off him. Takes a shot! Off the post! Another big chance that gets away.
Birmingham really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Pedri. Hernandez. Pedri. And it's Kimmich. Passing is crisp and sharp. He's a sharp little ball here. And they're back on the ball again. And the referee says that is that for the first half. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Birmingham Legion are leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here. Back on the way then. Great chance! Well taken goal. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Birmingham Legion go up by 2 and are looking good.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
Toure did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Aimed beyond the defence. No, he's not going to get any further than that. Yaya Toure is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Alexander-Arnold has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles. That pass has been well intercepted. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves Griezmann! And it's there! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
So now the difference is 3.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And a chance! He's got a goal! Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
So could they be onto something here? And it's Messi. Doué. Alexander-Arnold receives it in a wide position. Yaya Toure. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Pedri stood his ground. Big chance! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world. It's their second corner of the game. And he's managed to get rid. Now, can they get him away? Chance, surely! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Azar can so cleverly bypass the press. And the counter is on. Looking to play him in. Threads one in. Messi. And Hernandez. Pedri. And they're quick to get it back. And this is Shevchenko. Just about up to 75 minutes. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Messi. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Nicely weighted ball. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, easy pickings there. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Bastoni with the slide tackle there. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Knocks it out wide. It's a quick ball upfield. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Mohamed Salah gets into a good position. Salah plays it in. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Into the last 5 minutes. And here's Mohamed Salah. Hernandez deals with that comfortably. Messi. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. That's an imaginative pass. And he's there to retrieve it. He's found a way through. Van Dijk. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Now it's Bebeto. Knocks it into space. That's that, the end. Birmingham Legion can probably lay claim to the title of having been the better side here. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And we're underway.
Frank Rijkaard's presence here in the middle will be massive, Peter. He's so physically dominant, such a destroyer.
But he does have a certain X-factor as well, doesn't he?
Yeah, and that's the side of his game that makes him so special, that ability to play on the front foot, triggering counter-attacks, quickening the tempo, and even carrying the ball forward, you know, if required.
Which has come to be expected from players in that position now, but at the time, of course, it was revolutionary.
Absolutely was.
It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Well-timed, excellent interception. And here's Xabi Alonso, in with the challenge. Zabani did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Xabi Alonso, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. This is a promising build-up. And Burmo. Zielinski. No, it's come to nothing. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. And he's straight offside. Nicely spread. He's in plenty of space here. And here's Hullet. Come backwards here.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Mayulu. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Can he get on the end of this? Now that's well seen too. Looking for the run. Great ball, and he's in here. Tries a shot! It's in! A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
And he's found a way. Neymar! Goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
So that's 2 now without reply.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Now it's Dani Olmo. Dani Olmo! Bout of passing here, really. Chance! Birmingham Legion have hit a quick-fire double here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. He's in! Must be! Van Dijk gets it clear.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
He's rising! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Dani Olmo, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now who's going to be first to this? Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Plays a sharp little ball here. And Burmo, he's shifting through the gears here. Bastoni, Bebeto.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. And that could well leave a mark. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. Birmingham Legion presented with... and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
Birmingham Legion find a position of real strength now. Aimed beyond the defence. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
It's Neymar! And the ball's come loose here. Defending was strong and firm. Great chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! They are purring, truly purring. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Cambio en el campo de juego. Número 4. Número 15.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Mayulu gets across to intercept that. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Robertson.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
That is a great pick out. Camavinga looking to pass their way up the pitch. Now it's Dani Olmo. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Mayulu. And it's Kane. Bastoni makes the interception. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. That is ended up in no man's land. Great vision. Alexander-Arnold promptly onto that, and that is that. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
Well, for me...
Hay un cambio en el campo de juego. Número 19. Número 20. Entra.
Visit. X-Lamin _ Tempeltse visit. X-Lamin _ Tempeltse visit. X-Lamin _ Tempeltse visit. _10 visit. _10 visit. _10 visit. No spamming, guys. Otherwise. Flushed. Thanks for the follow, Cesar. GG's.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle. Toure becomes the latest member of the 300 club. Another feather in his cap in what has become a fine career.
Well, Peter, I can't attest to this personally, not having made it to that many appearances myself, but you only need to look around to see not just how much it means to him, but everyone that's here and beyond. This is a huge moment.
Howson gets across to intercept that. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Takes a shot! Venezia are anything but solid just now, rather exposed actually.
It's just a perfect example of why they can't afford to lose the ball.
No, he wasn't going to let him past. Rijkaard clears without hesitation. Threads one in. And Hullet! Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
So smooth. A signature finish.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently, and he picked out the perfect target.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Nakata is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Hullet is always looking to break lines. Birmingham Legion disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. That is a great pick out. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Hakimi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And this is Shevchenko. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Xavi Alonso, and the through ball. Well, that has not gone well. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Maradona. Great ball if he can get there. Okazaki! And he's stuck it away. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Venezia restore parity.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that pass just didn't quite work. Maradona. Xavi Alonso. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And he's intervened well there. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Venezia clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Birmingham Legion have it back and can go again. Maradona going face-to-face with his great rival. Hullet. Howson producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. He's not got that quite right. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Okazaki is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And he's played it back. Now there's a fine ball. Howson. Nakata.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Oh, what has happened here? Tries a shot! And a neat finish. And the game is well and truly turned on its head. The lightness of... And it's half-time. So engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. The midway point of the game.
Oh, what a half, Peter. What a half. It really has had a bit of everything.
These smart assist users are back.
Trying to win this from the off. If only all games could serve this up.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. So we're underway for the second half.
Birmingham can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
And this is it's Dembele! Cafu gets it away. And it's Maradona. Hazard. Ah, that's a fine interception. Howson is there to clear. Aimed beyond the defence.
There they go, hunting again.
They get a throw in. And the pass is intercepted. Maradona. Maradona making good progress. And he thumps it clear. So can they find a way to turn round this deficit? Venezia needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Dembele showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. That is good alertness. Hazard. Rijkaard calmly anticipates. And this is Dembele. That ball looks a good one. Hakimi can clear it away. And he's had it nicked away. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. It's run loose here.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Bullet knocks it into space. Well timed, excellent interception. Haaland! Oh, he's been caught napping. Dembele, very much a man of this moment. And it's been played through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Baresi. Cafu. Oh, can he get onto this? That's good running with the ball. Tries to pass, and Shevchenko! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Oh, well measured. No, not quite on the same wavelength.
Birmingham really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here. Haaland really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely.
Okazaki! Yaya Toure. And that interception was most necessary. And a chance! Now that is commitment to the cause.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it. Venezia surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Substitution on the field. Number 17.
So we have movement on both benches.
Number 25. Dembele. Number 20.
And he's quick to snatch it back. Now it's Maradona. Maradona tries to play it through. It's a pretty loose pass. That has been cut short. Girassi going after that. And this is roll.
Number 15.
Beckham. No, he's not going to get any further than that. Bastoni spots it and intercepts. No, that's been intercepted. Hakimi picks it up out wide.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Birmingham Legion could be just about done here.
Well, I like to see, Peter, that they haven't given up yet, so the spirit burns on.
Just 5 minutes remaining now. Bellingham stood his ground strongly and claimed it back swiftly. Yaya Toure. And it's Bellingham.
Birmingham really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, it's roll! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Venezia have their second corner now.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Big chance! And he's there to belt it away. Van der Ven. David De Gea. That's that, the end. Birmingham Legion pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they take away nothing. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Look, Peter, a strength in any team has to be at the heart of your defence, and I'm afraid they were found wanting in that department.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
Smart assist rats. Only a few days to go until the rats will play other rats instead. Good game, 3. Was that you that I was playing, bro? Yes. Why do you use Smart Assist? Not. Thinking face. What does that have to do with it? Cheer up, friend, you'll make it to the top. Or do you think that people don't notice? I will be happy in 2 days. No more smart assist.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So off we go then.
Well, the greatest goal threat down below us, Peter, is Michael Owen.
Forever the boy wonder. Burst onto the world scene, of course.
I've never played with smart, friend. I only use pass to and switching to the nearest player, nothing else.
Be remembered for that, Peter, but his catch-me-if-you-can style of finishing and one-on-one duels with keepers, it became the norm.
Absolutely so, and I guess we're all expecting him to notch a goal or two here. Oh, that's fabulous. That's a lovely, neat pass. Now it's Maradona. Casemiro does really well to win the ball there. Aimed beyond the defence. Rijkaard. Here's Cannavaro.
Good stream, see you later.
It has been a rather gentle affair so far. And here's Dembele. It's Dembele! Missed by a fraction. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Casemiro. Bebeto. Xavi Alonso is always looking to break lines. Cunha getting forward. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Birmingham Legion are looking to break at pace. And here's Maradona. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Oh, he's bustling through here. Good read, needed to be. Casemiro gets it clear. Bebeto. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. He's got away. Goes for a shot. That's another chance. Goal! Manchester United! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Manchester United are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
He is through here. Oh, it's played into the area. That should be the goalkeepers, and it is. Dembele. Scholes gets a foot in here. Maradona.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Rijkaard. And here's Maradona, and this is Dembele.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Nice looking ball. No luck with that dink over the top. Baresi. Saliba running with intent. Plays a sharp little ball here. He's... And Owen! And he couldn't finish.
Owen deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
He's found a way through. There's the shot! Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. This might spell danger. He's beaten the last shot, surely! And he hits the net. They have come roaring back.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And the pass is intercepted. Well, there's the clearance. And the referee says that is that for the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a... balanced game, 1-1 the score.
See you in 2 days, bro. Winking face.
So once again, we're underway. And here's Mbappe. Neither of these two want to come off second best. That's good running with the ball. And it's Scholes. Mbomo.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
Owen wins the duel this... And he shoots! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Goal! Manchester United! And they get themselves in front! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He susses the keeper couldn't hold on to it.
Mbappe! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Casemiro. Scholes. Mbomo. Mbomo going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh no, this does not look good.
Might want to be careful there.
Oh, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Looking to play him in. Oh, that's a fine interception. Dembele, a player who needs no introduction. And that has left him in a heap. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. And he's picked out the run.
Birmingham really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Scholes. Oh, it's come loose. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Just eases him off the ball. Burmo. Burmo will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Matheus Cunha. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Maradona. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And it's Scholes. Cunha making good progress. Cannavaro did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. That pass has been well intercepted. The ball is loose and the chase is on. He's having a hit! Dembele. Takes the shot! And that really should have been that.
Oh, what a stunning save. Absolutely tremendous, and he's kept his team in it. Birmingham really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
That has ended up in no man's land.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 8, Owen. Number 14, Matheus Cunha.
Rashford.
Number 19,
Rashford venturing down the left.
Number 4,
Griezmann.
Number 18,
And it's Hullet.
Bruno Fernandes.
Griezmann.
Coming on the field, number
Griezmann
25,
makes a dash for it.
Van Nistelrooy.
And he's managed to get free.
Rashford.
Sylvestre is there and he can get that clear.
Number 3,
And here's Neymar.
number 20, Hoyland.
Ugarte.
Substitutions taking place.
Searching pass he's played there. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Well, this could be it, past something close to a minor miracle.
Well, I like to see, Peter, that they haven't given up yet, so the spirit burns on.
And it's Hullet. Neymar. It's Neymar! No, just not quite.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Ahmad.
Manchester United really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
And it's Neymar. That has not gone well. Beckham. Ahmad.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
No, it's come to nothing. Beckham. So that's it. It is all over. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven.
They just flick the smart assist switch and boom, Fuller, eye control.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, we're on the way. Well, here's a man who stunned everyone in that famous summer of 2002. He had a hand in his country's most famous goal, their most famous win, and he helped to introduce the footballing planet to Senegal.
Yeah, he did indeed, Peter. El Hadj Diouf, the undoubted driving force behind that fast, powerful, direct style of football that once shocked the world.
And the shots! They've scored!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
So, a breakthrough already. Very nicely done. And the pass is intercepted. And he's in on goal. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. It's a pretty loose pass. Xavi Alonso. Now it's Hazard. Batistuta. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Hazard. Gabriel gets across and deals with it. That's beautifully weighted. Pull it. And it's Dembele. Dembele makes a dash for it. Hazard. Now there's a fine ball. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Totti, forever the opportunist. A sniff, that's all he needs. And he's picked out the run.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And this is Hazard. Raul does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Diouf. Donadoni. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Can he finish? And it's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Marquinhos promptly onto that, and that is that. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Rijkaard. Hazard. And the counter is on. Gabriel is the guilty party there. Some good work on the right flank here. It's a throw-in. Maradona. This is a promising build-up. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Played out to the left flank. Passing is crisp and sharp. And here's Batistuta. Eder Militao defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
Stood up well to him there. And Batistuta! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. And we have our very first corner. Donadoni plays it short. Ball is over the line. And it's Totti. Totti going face to face with his great rival. That's good running with the ball. Great vision. Oh, played right into his path. He's got away. Maradona unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Batistuta. It's a really well-measured ball. Azar. Now it's Hullet. Now, can they get him away? And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Timber.
There will be 1 minute
Semenyo.
added time.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Well read, nice interception. And that is the end of the first half. Some first half thoughts?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has
We're on the move again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get...
He's having a hit! Well, the contact was true enough, the aim wasn't quite.
Well, I think he's surprised himself how he managed not to hit the target then. He seemed to believe it was going in.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Looking for options for movement. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. So a big chance now from 12. Back! Not much more than a formality.
A picture of confidence, that was never missing.
Just one in it now.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Always onto this. And he cuts out the supply. Costa Curta. Maradona. Chance here to counter. Totti demonstrating his defensive quality there. Now it's Batistuta. Now it's Totti. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Can he get on the end of this? And he welcomes it in. He's found a way through. Totti.
Birmingham are still behind, but they've increased their level of interest here.
That'll be a throw-in. And that's definitely not his best. Maradona. Looking to play him in. Almost an hour gone.
Birmingham may only be one behind, but they're showing much in terms of threatening parity.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Maradona. Dembele. Xavi Alonso is the team's great visionary. Ah, that's a fine interception.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Juve. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. And he's managed to get free. Decent chance! And that would have been some goal.
Well, that was really good running. The more he moved with it, the more he realised that taking the shot was his only option.
This their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. And now they can spring out of defence. Nuno Mendes. Totti. Rijkaard. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Maradona. Oh, nicely intercepted. And back to the keeper they go. The muscular approach does pay off here. Pull it. And he's picked out the run. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Dembele. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Substitution on the field. Number 42, Semenyo. Number 17.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. Birmingham really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Coming on the field, number 8, Betts. Number 3, Gerrard. Number 22.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
And it's safely in the keeper's hands. And it's Timber. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Out towards the flank. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger.
Munich nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Salah. Kvaratskhelia back and defending. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Beckham. And here's the chance to counter. And it's Maradona. That's a good foray he's making. Wirtz is in a really good position out wide. Oh, that's neat. He won't be happy with that one. He's had a shot! Oh, and the referee says that that is it. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won.
Two more days folded hands, medium dark skin tone.
Sight this is, the colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. So it's away we go then. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, this guy, Donnarumma, is someone who's been predestined for greatness, Peter, and he hasn't disappointed. Immense in terms of shot stopping, we know that, but but I think his distribution has also improved, and it needed to.
Honest! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. Donnarumma gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. And he's straight offside. Eric Garcia gets over and intercepts. And it's Xabi Alonso. And here's Bellingham. Oh, he's having a go! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 2 then. That's a good ball. Chance for a shot! He's delivered all right!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Neymar. Neymar proves just a little bit too strong. It's Neymar! And that's it! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. So they have it all to do again.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Engages and forces him off the ball. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. That is very well defended. Messi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh no, this does not look good. And he's been shifted off it. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Picked out brilliant, and he shoots! Andrei Shevchenko, the great Ukrainian goal machine! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And the comeback is complete. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently, and he picked out the perfect target.
Barcelona have their lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Hernes. Little pass back.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And it's Olmo. Stood up well to him there. He's a sharp little ball here. Shoots! Oh, he has absolutely drilled that.
Oh, that's a cracking try. Good technique to keep it low too.
Birmingham Legion have the chance to go the other way. And he is dashing away. Oh, perfectly measured that. That's a decent clearance. Eric Garcia goes back to front. Fernandez. Bellingham. Pass somewhat off target. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Hoeneß is onto this. Hoeneß! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Van Dijk makes the interception. Threads one in. Big chance! And that's a sharp finish. What remarkable powers of recovery.
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage. Fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more. Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Birmingham Legion drag themselves back again.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Dani Olmo has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident. Alonso tries to pass it through. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Fernandez pokes it out wide. And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. Looking for options for movement. There's the shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Bellingham really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we've reached half-time. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, I can tell you it's been a wonderful watch, Peter. I'm not complaining. The goals just seem to keep on coming. It clearly means that defending hasn't been at its best, but you know what I'm like when it comes to defending.
Well, it has been a high-octane first half, full of action, both sides with... There's the whistle then to start the second half.
Birmingham clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Neymar, Bellingham finding himself in space. And this is Xavi Alonso. And a header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
It's a pretty loose pass. Goulet. It's a really well-measured ball. Xavi Alonso. He's had it taken off him. And it's Arda Goulet. Raul. Well, that is one way to stop him. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Xavi Alonso does well to get it back. He'll try from distance! Oh, my word, that is quite something! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And they get themselves in front! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Barcelona with the lead. And he's had it nicked away. Taken back almost at once. Oh, they could break here. And once more he proves rigid and robust. Real chance! Oh, good finish. Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. So the lead now is 2.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Costa Curta wins the duel this time. Neymar. This is a promising build-up. Neymar. Hernes has it out wide and in space. Messi. Nicely weighted ball. Well, played right into his path. Cannavaro. Now Hernes. And it's Bellingham.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Oh, now he can run away. It's Neymar! Well taken goal. And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Birmingham Legion cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Alexander-Arnold closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Neymar. Great vision, and it's made its way to him. Neymar! Incredible! Just incredible! A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
It's a promising position. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And it's lofted through here. Oh, played through for the wide man. Bastoni.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer, and quickly.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Alexander-Arnold proves too strong. Can he get it through? And this is Messi. Opts to play it back. He's going for goal!
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
That's a little off target. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now, who's going to be first to this? It is a corner, good chance.
It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
Impressive jump! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Shevchenko on 2 now and looking for 3. Now it's Neymar. He's found a way through. And the finish! And that is as much as we have time for. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round. Neymar, happy to bask in the accolades from all around the stage.
So sick of smart assist.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So it's down to business here. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Bruno Fernandes is the...
There's the shot! They've scored!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Messi is wide and looking to get onto this. And this is Xabi Alonso's chance! And again! And that's in! 2-0 and in next to no time! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
So that's 2 now without reply.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Lovely, now then. Yaya Toure. Now Hoeneß.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Bebeto unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, that's well spotted. Birmingham Legion are already cruising here. 2-0, a fabulous start. Mbappe. Now it's Neymar. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Looking for options for movement. Just the keeper in his way. And he shoots! Yes! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Birmingham are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Messi!
Messi clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find...
Impressive jump! He's got a goal! And he is just ripping it up! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this. And that's it. And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all.
Just a quick announcement, it is now time for our special lottery. Please grab the tickets you were given when you were walking...
That's all, folks. Thanks to all that joined. If you like to see me fight against Smary Assist, please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Until next time. Adios.